many of the organizations and the groups that are really prepared and committed to waging the war on doping and the particular challenges that you are prepared to confront in Kenya. The Minister was very kind in giving me more than enough time yesterday to understand the commitment across government departments and took me through the retreat that took place in December, where the alignment of all those groups, whether it was sport, education, health, the Ministry of the Interior, crucially, those organizations that are involved in the investigation and the eradication of crime, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, the Directorate of Public Prosecutions, and also the Immigration Department too, but also sports bodies, not all from athletics, clinical and medical groups as well. And that confirmed to me the intent to look at this in a holistic and a structured way, because this is a complicated landscape. There aren't any quick or easy solutions here, and there are no quick or easy scapegoats. But I was pleased in the commitment that has been shown, and particularly just an hour or so ago with my meeting with President Ruto, who made it very clear that the work that is government-led on this challenge is with his blessing, his guidance, his drive from the very top, and also crucial that he added that no effort will be spared. So today is an important moment. It's an important moment to reaffirm our commitment from World Athletics through our Athletic Integrity Unit to stand alongside you, your federation, so ably chaired by General Tue, a great friend of mine, through the Anti-Doping Agency Kenya, with Sarah as our representative here, the Chief Executive today. And I know that the Athletic Integrity Unit in Monaco is happy that the plan that they have seen has merit, it has direction, and it has purpose. However, plans are all fine and dandy, as they would say, on the table. The task now is for all of us to implement the plan, to monitor that plan, to make sure that we are making the right kind of progress. I also had the opportunity to thank President Ruto for not just his commitment at governmental level to drive this change, the change that we all want to see, but also the increased level of resource that will allow more and extensive testing, more intelligence, more education programs, because these are also crucial elements in tackling this landscape. Without those resources, the best laid plans are unlikely to come to fruition. And I was very pleased to be able to thank him for that. I'm delighted that Athletics Kenya, that Anti-Doping Kenya will be working so closely with the Athletic Integrity Unit. And it is inevitable with the extra resourcing, the extra level of testing, the extra level of intelligence that will be brought to those tests, that the number of positives is likely to rise. And I have always said that I would rather have the short-term embarrassment of a positive test than the long-term decline and reputational damage of a sport, both domestically and internationally. And that is the task at the beginning of 2023 that we all have to set ourselves. And I'm delighted that World Athletics, that the Athletic Integrity Unit will play an instrumental part in producing the change that I've said everybody really wants to see. So let me thank you, Minister Jackson, your teams at the top table, particularly President Ruto, for his unswerving commitment to get this done. It is important not just for the reputation of athletics in Kenya that has such a lustrous history, but it is also important for our global sport. Just after our council meeting in Rome that the minister referred to, I have had questions leading up to the council meeting and post the council meeting. And the question that I've been asked is, what is the difference between our approach to Kenya than the approach that we took with Russia? And let me make this clear. These are two very different cases. We know from sad experience and the work of our task force that has produced some of the changes that we wanted to see in Russia, that the early years were about cover-up. They were about obfuscation, and they were about avoiding the challenge. In Kenya, this is different. As was evidenced in the World Anti-Doping Agency report, those cover-ups were organized at state authority level. There is no suggestion that that is the case in Kenya. In fact, quite the reverse. The fact that all these agencies are in alignment and prepared to work alongside World Athletics and the Athletic Integrity Unit is a very, very important statement. The journey will be a long journey. We should not kid ourselves that this is going to be achieved overnight. But the goal is worth it. And I would like to thank you, Minister, and I'd like to thank the President, President Ruto, for his and your commitment to this challenge and the work of all those agencies that are now sitting in the same room with the same agenda, all in alignment. And that is a good start. It is by no means the end of the journey, but it is a good start. So thank you very much